Yo, what's up, y'all?
Good morning.
Slap or Die Production presents
The Open Hand Podcast, bitch.
with your host KwaShonne and the main man.
2 Gram Sam.
Hey,
Hashtag I'm selling dick.
he's selling dick.
Shout out to my cup though.
Always. First and foremost.
I tried to hit the weed, it wasn't lit. Maybe I should put it down.
Or something.
Not today.
Of course not.
Shout out to Dr. Strange, bitch.
Oh yeah, got to.
God damn.
Shout out Dr. Strange.
That nigga came through up his set. It was a motherfucking rap.
Please believe it. Dr. Strange. Oh, we using made up names? That I'm KwaShonne.
This nigga, Hawkeye wasn't even in the fucking movie.
Well, he's not supposed to be.
I'm mad.
Why? Did they? Well, you mad about that? I thought you would be mad that they advertised Hulk. You saw Hulk running, but
I
it was the
was
Hulk.
mad about that, but I didn't even notice it until after. I was like, wait a minute, them niggas lied to us.
Yes, they did. They
I kind of like
completely
how
lied.
they did them trailers like that though.
Yeah, because I mean, it was to get you hyped. They said,
Like,
I guess.
I'm not even mad about the lack of Hulk that we got in the movie because of how they did it.
Yeah, nah, that was one of my favorite things though. Like,
no,
we're gonna start from the beginning. So in the opening scene, spoilers alert for
Definitely.
anybody that hasn't seen Avengers. We will be talking Infinity Wars.
Shout
So,
out to my cup though.
Shout out to your cup though. So from the jump, it opens up from the last Thor movie from Ragnarok, and everything is trash.
Niggas is dead everywhere.
Niggas everywhere. Like you only got 3 people that's barely alive.
You know what's fucked up?
What?
At the end of Thor, they're like, that Asgard is not a place; it's a people. Well, it
Well,
ain't
ain't no-
shit now.
It's not a people no more either. Like for real. So goddamn Thor on the ground fucked up.
Where the fuck is Valkyrie?
See, and those are speculations. I had a couple of speculations. I watched.
Maybe
a couple
them
of
and
things.
Cord went off on something.
Right, and that's what a lot of people said, that maybe they went off prior to, or they went to go get help, possibly.
Something.
Right, but
Something,
like
goddamn.
going back to topic, everything's fucked up. Heimdall, what's his name? Heimdall. Heimdall is on the ground, barely clinging to life. Loki making jokes. Thor fucked up. This nigga Hulk runs in and takes an ass whooping bad.
Hold up. We gotta back up. Cause first, the trailers were misleading. We all thought Loki just went out like a bitch and just gave Thanos the. He tried to do some gangster shit.
He did.
He tried to do some gangster
He did.
shit.
He definitely did. But
He
like,
looked his brother in the eye the last minute. But what he said though was what got me. We have a Hulk.
we have a Hulk. Hulk came out of nowhere and started
Swinging.
giving Thanos the business.
Putting them beaters
left,
on him.
right. Don't hit.
Thanos' children was about to step in. Bitch was like, nah, let him have his fun.
Man,
Thanos, boy.
Hulk took a bean so bad he didn't even want to come out the rest of
For the
movie.
rest of the fucking movie.
The Hulk banner up there. Come on, Hulk. Come on, Hulk.
please just
No. That nigga said no. Fuck that.
that purple nigga beat the shit out of me, man.
I'm not doing this. No.
Yeah, but you gotta think about it though. Hulk is powered by rage.
Right.
What's the only emotion stronger than rage?
Love.
Fear.
Ooh.
Fear. Hulk ain't never been scared. He ain't never lost a fight. He also ain't never had to fight with no skill.
Yeah.
But
Right.
over the few years that he was with on Sakaar, remember he was training with Valkyrie.
Right.
So obviously he done got his little squabbles up, but he wasn't ready for that.
Oh,
he ain't
hell
never
no.
had nobody his size
Right.
move that fast with them beaters like that.
With the swiftness. But one thing I did like, because a lot of people was like, what the fuck is going on with when they seen Thanos in a lot of other post-credit scenes from the first time we seen him. They seen him all dressed up and shit. They're like, what the fuck? Why he doesn't have on this stuff? They did
Yeah, he had
show that. Like he had his full armor on, and then once he grabbed the stone, yeah, he just dropped everything. Nigga said, I don't need armor no more. I got 2 stones.
So, flash forward to, okay, boom, Hulk landed in New York with
In the
Dr.
sanctuary.
Strange. But what you call it? They went and got Tony. Where was Tony? I can't remember where it was.
Tony was jogging with his fiance.
Oh yeah, nigga just popped up out. Nigga just popped up. Hey, come with me, nigga.
Right, Summoner Porter, Doctor Strange. We need you to come with me. How about no? It was like Tony. That's when Bruce and Tony met. It's like we need you.
Yeah,
He's
he
coming.
ain't seen Bruce in years, nigga.
Nigga,
Where
been
the
off the
fuck
car.
you come from?
Chilling.
Tony don't even take shit serious, but he do, cause he got PTSD like a motherfucker. But Hulk don't know how to act, cause he know for the first time ever, Hulk ain't coming out.
No,
Bruce
for
just
nothing.
like, I don't know what to do. That's why he had the Hulk Buster suit.
They put him
Like,
in the
as
Hulk
good as
Buster
it's gonna
suit.
get, bro.
Yeah,
He did help him build it too.
Huh?
He did help him build it.
Yeah. He did. Oh, he did.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Remember the Hulk Buster and I can't remember Veronica. He helped him.
Oh.
Fun fact, you know why it's named Veronica?
Why?
In the Archie comics, Archie had 2 girlfriends, Betty and Veronica.
Oh, that's nice. That's
Bruce,
nice.
Betty, one thing that could calm him down,
Veronica. That's
but
beautiful.
let me see, Thanos, goddamn Thanos.
Mm-hmm.
Let me get this out. The movie is about Thanos.
It should have been named Thanos Infinity
Like,
Wars.
that's the big thing. Like, we all went into it thinking it's an Avengers movie. No. This is a movie about Thanos, and this is one of my favorite villains since Boo. The nigga said what he was coming to do, and god damn it, he did it.
And you know what? Me, I want to go see it with my brother Tevin. Shout out to Tevin. Let's Live Lifestyle. When we went, the one thing that we both liked, when Thanos said he was gonna do something, he did it. He went and got the Space Stone, and after that nigga ain't waste no time. We're going to get the Reality Stone, and he got that shit. Period. We ain't finna talk.
We didn't even see him get the Power Stone.
No.
We just know the Nova Corps is gone. Which, by the way, that's great setup because Nova in the comics, Nova Prime, Richard Rider,
right?
The big bald dude that's from Step Brothers.
Yeah. Oh.
He plays the guy that is the last surviving Nova that passes it on to Richard Rider. So they done wiped out the Nova Corps. If we got one left. But I you know it's going to be more to his story anyway, because at the end of every Guardians of the Galaxy movie, they show him with his family. Think about it.
Yeah.
So, but
close.
Another thing I wanted to point out about the movie. Remember when Doctor Strange told Tony, he was like, if it comes down to y'all or the stone, I'm saving the stone. But then he gave Thanos the stone. Right. Remember what happened before then? He was sitting over there tripping, and he said he used the time stones to look into the future.
Right. See how many possibilities we
14 million. And
605?
Only one where they won.
Right.
And then he gave the stone to Thanos, and he told Tony
that was the only way.
So this nigga knows something we don't.
Exactly. That was beautiful.
Goddamn Red Skull.
Oh, ooh.
Goddamn Red Skull.
So on the search for the Soul Stone, and I loved it how they did it because it gave us a little hint back to the comics. So Thanos takes Gamora after the reality. After he.
Gamora is the only person that knows where the Soul Stone is.
Right. So he takes her, and they go to. What was the name of the planet? I can't remember.
Vladimir, something like that.
Something like that, right?
It's some Norse shit.
Right. So they go there. I think that's it. We'll research it and tag it under the video if it's wrong. We'll correct it. But they go there. Once they get there, they're greeted by an overseer of the Soul Stone, and the person we don't see the face is she.
It looks like Lady Death.
It looks like Lady Death, and it was just everything. But come to find out, it was Red Skull. Red Skull is alive. God damn it, Red Skull is alive. He was transported. He was cursed for trying to abuse the Space Stone.
Yep.
He was messing with him when he had the Tesseract. He was trying to abuse the Space Stone. He was cursed, and he had to watch over the Soul Stone. But the scene that happened after...
Yeah, the Soul Stone requires a sacrifice. You got to give up that which you love most so you can understand the gravity of what it is you're about to have. And Gamora looks at this nigga and starts laughing like, you ain't never loved nothing in your life.
Nigga, you lost.
You lost. What you crying for? And then Red Skull lets her know the tears ain't for him, baby. And she tried. Now, she tried to take herself out. But this nigga used the reality stone and turned the motherfucking knife into some goddamn bubbles.
Now let me talk about that, because this nigga Thanos, as hard as he is, he loves some motherfucking bubbles. Star-Lord
Bubbles
was finna shoot Gamora because she asked him, if Thanos gets me, take me out.
That was a gangster ass scene because he pushed her. He was like, do it.
Oh, yeah.
That was gangster as fuck. You was like, this nigga for real.
And he turns the motherfucking gun into bubbles. This nigga got a fetish for bubbles. Hashtag Thanos.
Also, the shit that he does to Drax and Mantis, that actually happened in the comics.
Yeah, I seen that. I had seen that. Cool Easter egg.
Oh, by the way, Mantis got my favorite line in the whole movie.
I know what you're talking about.
Kicking names and taking ass. I died. Bitch, what? She was dead serious too. She hit the Bruce Lee moves in the background.
She was dead ass serious.
I was not disappointed at all with any of the banter between any of the characters. They did that shit so goddamn good.
It was great.
Oh my god. But it wasn't no like you wanted more of this character and less of this one and none of that. The only thing that I didn't like about it is nobody likes Star-Lord anymore.
Why you say that?
Because he fucked it up.
Nobody does like Star-Lord anymore.
He fucked it up. So, they about had the glove off and everything, bro. Yo, emotional ass. If you had the glove, you could have brought the bitch back to life, nigga.
But with that, he didn't know that. We'll plot convenience. He didn't know that. But let's go back to what Dr. Strange said. If they would have took that glove off, what would have happened? He said there was only one possibility that they all didn't die. We don't know if they got the glove, but Thanos would have came back, did some shit. Got the glove back, wiped everybody out anyway.
True.
So we don't know what the hell could have happened.
True.
But the way things went down now, apparently this is the only way. So they tried to give him a little redemption with that. This is the only way.
Yeah, because we was like, Doctor Strange, what the fuck? Which, by the way, Doctor Strange, it's between Doctor Strange, Thor, and Captain America as far as who went the hardest. Ooh. And I'm going to give you my reasons. Doctor Strange went one-on-one with Thanos. I'm talking about taking blows. He doing karate, magic. He done wrapped him up in the bands of Sidorak. I'm talking about he going ham. They giving all kind of shouts out to the comics. Every time he throw up his set, nigga, I was in there, whoop. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, Doctor Strange went hard. Then you got, who I said? Doctor Strange. Thor. Boy, when he got Stormbreaker, he came back. He was mad.
My god! That was a beautiful scene. We got to interject right quick. Like this, the shit that he had to go through. Shout out to Piccadilly, Peter Dinklage.
Yeah,
when I see
the giant midget,
right? When I see his big ass, I netted up.
I said, look at this nigga's head.
Because they said dwarf, and I'm thinking, okay, dwarf. No, he's a dwarf giant.
What the fuck?
Right? This nigga was huge.
This was a giant midget.
I swear. So that was cool. But he had to get Stormbreaker. This nigga had to take the full force of a dying star,
bruh. That nigga was crispy.
What?
Excuse me. Oh, and Stormbreaker's handle.
Shout out to Groot.
Which, by the way, I don't know if you knew this, but in every Marvel movie, somebody loses an arm to give a shout out to Star Wars.
I did not know that.
Go back and look. Every single movie.
Wow.
That's their way of shouting out Star Wars.
Wow.
But yeah, when he got Stormbreaker, not only did he come through and fuck up the whole battlefield, I'm talking about goddamn. You know, yeah, he really is related to Hela. This nigga just took out a whole army by himself.
He did.
But not only did he do that, he actually succeeded in burying the mother. Like, he took Stormbreaker and went against the gauntlet, bro. That's how strong that motherfucker was.
Right.
And hit Thanos in the chest. But Thanos said some gangster shit.
You should have went for the head.
Went for the head.
Snap.
Shout out to the comics.
Shout out to the comics, baby.
But
then you got Captain America.
I say Captain America because at the end of the day, the nigga ain't really got no powers, bro. He just strong as a bitch.
It's true.
And Thanos punched the shit out this nigga like he did Tony. Like he did Tony. Everybody saw him punch Tony in the previews and shit. But he got back up. Like Captain America squared up with Thanos. Yeah. The same Thanos that beat the shit out of Hulk in the first 5 minutes of the film. Captain America is out there boxing with this nigga, bro. Regular old Cap. I can do this all day. Cap.
True shit.
Shit.
Right. Out of those three, they did go the hardest.
Everybody got their shine on though. When Okoye and Black Widow
shout out to Okoye
countered old girl, that was oh my god.
One of Thanos' children.
I can't remember the bitch name.
Proxima. We'll pop her name up at the bottom.
Proxima. I don't know the bitch. It was the female, but shit was lit, bro. Oh my god.
And it was a great movie. It was a great movie. I loved every bit of it. I gotta be honest with you though, Pat. Everybody's saying this is the greatest Marvel film. I'm still on Black Panther.
Yeah, Black Panther's still the shit though, bro.
I gotta, cause it was a good movie. Don't get me wrong, nobody.
The only thing that made it not as good as Black Panther to me is they should have named it Pyong Pyong. Cause everybody gonna die. God damn, bitches. And that's like we sat in that movie theater for 3 hours. And when it got to the end, niggas was like, no, this cannot be. They better not. No. And then Thanos just chilling, sipping some tea and shit.
And you know the fucked up part? They threw 3 fucked up scenes back to back to back.
Yeah, they let everybody fade the fuck away.
The first fucked up scene was when Star-Lord got mad, fucked everything up. The second fucked up scene was when Scarlet Witch killed Vision, so she had to go through all that damn pain just for this nigga to, I got the time stone, rewind,
reverse,
back. And then the last scene where he fades, because Thor throws the axe, hits him in the chest. You're like, oh, shit.
Like, yes, we won.
So we good. Well, I wonder what they're gonna do with the next movie if they're gonna go ahead and take him out right here. No, you should have went for the head, boy. Shout out to God of War.
Oh my god.
he hit that nigga with the axe, yo, and he said, you should have went for the head. Then you get to see everybody get wiped away.
No, what?
Oh, it's 5 scenes. It's 5 scenes.
When hold on, because when niggas was fading away, and T'Challa faded, bitch said, "Not my king."
Right. That's black people. Hey, look, that's real black.
Look, niggas was mad. No, bro, no, hell no, ain't no nigga. Fuck the next movie, bro.
You feel me? I ain't going to see the shit. Right, the black people staying at home next movie. Mm-hmm. We said, fuck that shit.
We bootlegging that shit, man. Can't believe y'all set me up like that.
Right. I want to speak on that too, so keep that a point in there. But I thought it was the next, because it was 5 of them. The next scene was, because I ain't gonna lie, my little brother, I love you, Khalil. He started crying in the theater.
What?
And I almost shed a tear. I small shedded a gangster tear. My boy Spider-Man, because I love Spider-Man.
Oh my God.
Spider-Man said, Mr. Stark,
I don't feel so good.
I was like, no.
That was really, that was, woo. I almost cried there too. I forgot about that. Because you're like, damn, it's just a little kid. Right. But what took me out about that is everybody else just faded away. This nigga could feel it.
He could feel shit.
That's fucked up.
As hell. And then the last scene was when Thanos was just smiling at the sunset.
This nigga didn't get no fuck.
They had so many fucked up scenes back to back. That shit was hell.
You seen the picture of Thanos with the Debo shirt on?
Oh my God, that nigga said, y'all all right?
This nigga Thanos gave no fuck. The nigga said, I snap my fingers and wipe out half of the universe. I call that mercy.
Right.
I was like, what the fuck is what? But I guess they ain't feeling it, so shit.
But the thing about it is, I guess I'll talk about why I don't think it was the best. I want to cover more points. The thing about it is, though, the reason why he was doing things, it made sense.
It was like, man, bro, that's what I was saying. Like
he was up there with Killmonger,
right?
As far as villain development.
The first thing that he said in the beginning of the movie when he kidnapped Gamora, balance.
Yeah.
Too much on this side, too much on that side, and you got a problem.
Right. Then he slaughtered the rest of half of her race.
Right in front of her.
Well, he didn't make her look. He told her to focus on the.
He made her look at the blade that he was playing with,
right.
Which is what she tried to kill herself with, by the way. She had that shit the whole time.
The whole time, and tried to kill herself. So through all the Guardian of the Galaxy movies, she still had that knife.
I was upset about that though. Like, God damn, why I gotta kill Gamora? I fuck with Gamora. Do you know how hard she would have went in the fight, nigga?
She coming back.
I want Gamora to meet Black Widow and Okoye. And they just exchange some moves and shit. Bitch, what you mean? Like, show me how you do that.
That would right. Hello.
What?
Hashtag Black Power.
Because they consider Black Widow to be the best hand on a female in the world, right? Mm-hmm. But that's because they didn't know about Wakanda. Okay, so we know just from when they met in Civil War, one day we're going to see them box. Okoye and Black Widow.
They were standing each other down.
But at the same time, Gamora is the most fierce assassin in the universe. You know what I'm saying? But that's not just out of women. She's the most fierce assassin in the universe. Period.
Right.
Now imagine they just trade the game, just sit down, chop it up. Bitch, let me tell you how to do this.
They need to make a comic of them running together.
What?
That'd be nasty. But we bet like we never forgot now.
I never left.
I never freeze.
You didn't fade though.
But go. Damn.
Too soon?
Did though. He didn't. It was too soon for me, Pat, because that was one of the biggest things. Like I said, Black Panther is still number one for me, and I guess, and I had to sit down and analyze why. I think it was because I connected with it on a emotional level as well as a relative level. You know what I'm saying? I can relate to that. Black people everywhere. You see what I'm saying? And it's greatness, So I was looking not for that. I think I needed a little more Black Panther in the movie. You said that everybody got a little bit of shine. I don't think I got enough Black Panther.
Yeah, but I feel like I could say the same thing, but I know for a fact that I'm being biased when I say that.
I am.
And like that's when my mom called me and was like, since everybody actually listens to you when you speak on your page, do me a favor. Let people know the Black Panther ain't gonna be in the movie like everybody going to see this movie and thinking it's gonna be Wakanda again.
Right.
I'm like, Mama, don't nobody think that. We've been waiting on this movie for 10 years. Mm-hmm. And anybody that's going to the movie theater and see Infinity War thinking it's gonna be all about Black Panther, sit your dumb ass down.
Right.
And notice I never made that post. I'm sorry, Mama.
But you shouldn't expect it for it to be another Wakanda, but I think there should have been a little more though than what it was. I think that we got the last part don't count. We knew the fight was gonna be in Wakanda. I'm talking about some quippy screen time where they doing different things. Like gave us a little more extension on them with Bucky or something. Like them doing a briefing or something, like when shit was going on in New York. Flashback to Black Panther, like what the hell's going on? Like they could see shit.
Black Panther might not have even been involved if it wasn't for Vision.
Right.
Think about it. They wouldn't even call this nigga.
No.
And they really didn't call him.
No.
They needed Shuri.
Right.
Ain't that a bitch?
T'Challa, ain't nobody come to see you, Otis. They came to see Shuri.
That's how y'all gonna do me?
Mm-mm. But man, oh man. It was amazing. It was a good movie. I enjoyed it.
I'm in Facebook jail right now. Free me.
Just in case y'all was wondering why he ain't said nothing quippy in the last 3 hours.
I don't know if it's because of that girl I roasted or because I've been selling dick, but it ain't stop shit. The trap's still rolling, bitch.
He's selling dick.
I am selling dick.
I'm selling popcorn. Hit me up.
Oh, okay. I know it. We just watched Kanye's interview.
Buckle up.
Hold on, y'all.
I took notes. Damn it.
Wait.
I took notes.
I forgot.
I needed.
I forgot the camera was right here. I was about to say y'all can't see me, but I'm.
No, they see you. I took notes. Damn it, cause
Oh damn! I forgot the camera in there, bro. I've been rude. I ain't looked at these motherfuckers yet. Hey.
Y'all pat everybody.
How you doing? Nah, man. Kanye, what the fuck kind of medication they got you on, bro?
First and foremost,
this nigga did not answer any questions.
He need to go vegan. Maybe vegan life will fix that nigga, because that medication fucking you all kinds up.
What they got to do with vegan?
When you go vegan, your body's a little cleaner. It's easier to fight off things. Yeah. That's why a lot of people go vegan for the health. I mean, not to disrespect the animals, but, it's more for the health.
I guess. But, I like meat. Pause.
He's selling it.
I'm the meat man. Pull up in the meat truck.
You know what that remind me of?
What that?
He the alligator man. You seen Atlanta yet?
I
need you to start watching Atlanta.
You know what? I've been waiting till like the second season's over because I didn't catch the first wave. I didn't even watch the first season.
What? Ooh, you need to get on Hulu.
No, it ain't even about that. It's just I be working, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I be busy. I do media isolation for sometimes. Like the only thing I will watch be YouTube sometimes.
I understand.
And that'd be like beat making videos or something, or it's like tips and shit.
I understand. What's this? Cat Williams is on the first episode, and Donna Glover and the conscious guy. I always forget his name. I'm sorry. They go over to Paper Boy's uncle's house. Well, dad's house. I think it's his dad. That's Donna Glover's uncle. And the police come because they heard domestic violence dispute, and they knock on the door. They tell the uncle to come outside. He's like, if y'all come in here, I will let that gate out on your ass. They like, you ain't got no gate in there. It's kids and neighbors on the street. Yes, he do. He the alligator man. Them kids ain't lying to you. I'm the alligator man.
Why the fuck does this nigga have an alligator?
Exactly. It's you gotta watch it. You gotta watch the season. That shit is hell. But yeah, that's what that reminded me of when you made that comment.
Hell no.
Kids ain't lying to you.
Well, man, what the fuck wrong with Kanye, man?
Yeah, man. So to start it off, me and Young Pat sitting here. You know, the shit is like an hour and 50 long, hour and 45 minutes long. The whole interview with him and Charlamagne Tha God. So it comes on. It gives us. I want to say that's either his house, or that's.
And Kanye live in the goddamn doctor's office. Shit like a waiting room.
One of his offices. Shit
the
just
fuck really
white.
going
Everything
on?
just white, and I just. That was one of my first.
I miss the old
flags.
Kanye.
Like, this nigga really? Nigga, everything just white? And my second flag was when I seen this nigga. I knew he dyed his hair blonde, but it's Kanye. I'm a huge Kanye fan. I mean, like, graduation, late
Why is it
registration.
peasy?
Like,
I can understand blonde. We know that's the number one sign when you done went crazy. That's how, you know, Hollywood. A black man dye your hair blonde. Oh shit, he crazy now. He's edgy. Okay, but why is it peasy?
Like
brush that shit, man.
Like, no, because if he brushed that shit, I would have been even more pissed. Because like, he look like he trying to conform, turn into a white dude.
You can't. I mean, you can have some blonde waves, nigga. Goddamn.
Oh, okay, never mind. I'm thinking rock band, kind of straighten.
They got to do like this.
Right, type shit. Man, but that was the second flag. But then they go on and they start talking. And one of the first things that caught me, Kanye had a breakdown. So that's where Charlamagne wanted to start.
Breakthrough.
Oh, breakthrough. He calls it a breakthrough. He calls it a breakthrough. And in his rightful sense, I like that. You know, he said he didn't have a breakdown. He likes to call it a breakthrough. And he says that so much because he wants to sell you on that. It was a breakthrough.
He says the word element a lot.
Right.
I noticed that. Like, it was so much that I noticed it. Like, why do you keep saying the word element? If this nigga got a song called Element on his artist,
about to be.
Either that or Element is his favorite song by Kendrick Lamar. Shout out to K-Dot.
Shout out to K-Dot. So, Ye says one of the contributing factors to his breakthrough was he was seeking validation. And immediately I'm just like,
but you're Kanye.
Right. Validation for what? You he said that he was looking he was hearing on the radios, you know, Drake's on the radio, he's trying to find the next wave. I'm like, you don't have to compete. You inspire these people. Drake even says it.
I forgot I am vegan.
I'm done. But Drake even says it. Back when Polo was rocking, back when Kanye was rocking Polo book bags, right? That was one of his lines. Like, you inspire these people. Why are you trying to find a new wave or even feel like, you know what I'm saying, you need validation? Just because the radio's not playing your stuff, I mean, you paved the way.
When the last time you dropped something?
He dropped, like he said, he dropped The Life of Pablo. He wanted Life of Pablo to be this inspirational next big thing. And
The Life of Pablo was dope. The fuck?
No, I'm not saying it wasn't dope, but it's not what he wanted it to be. He wanted it to be he wanted it to be another graduation. Man. He wanted it to be another late registration, another 808 and Heartbreaks.
It can't be because
right.
It's
not
The Life of Pablo, bitch. You can't recreate a moment. You can't. Like, when something happens, you gotta accept it for what it is right then, because you'll never get that feeling again. Like, I hate when people chase memories. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like dope. You chasing a high. It'll never be like that first time. I know that sounds strange coming from a man who just put a bomb down, but I know what the fuck I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? It's like you gotta appreciate shit for what it is and then move on.
Right.
Like I don't even like to listen to my old work sometimes. I gotta get past it. You know what I'm saying? I can't create the new if I'm still focused on the old. Like damn, it'll never be like this again.
Right.
That's like I'm glad Drake's album is not Take Care 2. Okay. It couldn't be that. It's not time.
That's facts. Facts.
It's not time.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree. So right after that, he touched on something that I deem as positive because I like the way he was going with that. He said because Charlamagne commented, Charlamagne commented and said that people thought you were going crazy with your breakthrough. And he was like, you know what? Before I speak on that, I want to change the meaning of that word crazy. And basically, what he was trying to explain that saying crazy has a negative stigma attached to it, and being crazy is not bad. Saying that's a lot of, and he made that a point too. The word bad, because from a point of view, it's just circumstances. Whatever side you stand on, something can be bad. But if somebody's on the other side. They don't deem it as bad.
Fuck the other side. God damn it. I said it.
But I thought that was cool. Then a little bit, fast forward a little bit after that, me and Pat had a couple of conversations in between the video about this. He commented on Harriet Tubman in the 20. So me and Pat came to a understanding with each other. At first, Kanye basically was saying that you need to, why put her on the $20 bill? And why are we still talking about slavery and all this? And immediately I was like, I mean, why not? Like, we don't want people to forget about slavery. It sounded like that's what he was saying.
And that's when I was like, nigga, how we gonna forget about slavery?
Right.
Like, 12 years of slaves, saying to help. All these, they shove it down our throats all day, every day. And that's why I understand what Kanye was saying. Like, why would you put, but the person that he used, he was like, he's like, won't you put somebody like Michael Jordan on there?
And that's why I had an issue. I was like, what? It kind of confused me. But then me and Pat talked more. And then he was like, just Michael Jordan was the first person that came to his mind. Like, if he gave it more thought, maybe he would have said somebody like Marcus Garvey or Nat Turner. And I would be like, okay, yeah, I understand or whatnot. Somebody that did something great as well. And not just, somebody from the slave era where they're like,
imagine if 20 years from now, rappers, instead of saying Benjamin Franklin, they're like, oh, I got a pocket full of Thurgood Marshalls.
Lit. I ride with that. That's lit. You know what I'm saying? Bringing awareness.
I see what he's saying. Like, if you're gonna put somebody black on the bill, I understand. Give us somebody that's not just struggle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that
definitely. I agree, and that's where I agreed with too. You know what I'm saying? I just thought his example was maybe a little off, or maybe too close to here. I needed a little more depth than changing the world with basketball.
Poopity scoop, scoopity whoop, scoopity poop. The beat hard though.
It is though. Then fast forward, he commented on economic empowerment, which I thought was pretty cool, and he touched on a lot of political stuff. And
one thing I will say is, because a lot of people might watch the interview and feel like he didn't ever actually get around to the answer, but I understood Kanye when he was making his comparisons as far as Trump and Obama. Like, to us, Obama was perfect. The man couldn't do no wrong. He had to be. Cool. And now we got the ugly truth of America in office. What we gonna do about it? The nigga's there, so fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Like, might as well see what we can do with this, because he knew he couldn't approach Obama like that. Like he said, it took everything in Obama, every time he spoke, to not mention racism. You think that man really didn't have nothing to say about it? He can't. He's just the face. He's just the face. There's a whole machine behind this man. When Obama was in office, for both terms, we had Republican
House and
Senate. You know what I'm saying? And it's checks and balances. Like, it's not. Obama was just there to show us that we can get there. And that's the same reason Trump is there. Now that we have examples of anybody can do it. Like if you my age, I know they told you could be whatever you want to be when you grow up. And nowadays you got bitches out here. I want to be a nigga today. And so, if you want to be the president, you can. But just because, like, when he asked, "Do you think Trump cares about black people?"
This part pissed me off.
When he asked, "Do you think Trump cares about black people?" He dodged the shit out of that question. But my answer would be, yes, if they rich.
Facts. And this why it pissed me off is not because of the obvious answer. It pissed me off because Ye wants this whole interview is for us to understand Ye firstly, and secondly show more compassion towards Ye. I think those are the two key things that he wants to happen or to come from that interview. Okay, if that's what you want, that as soon as he asked that question, that was a perfect opportunity to swayed us even more towards his side or his opinion.
It was. But have you ever had a conversation with a Gemini?
Yes.
Have you ever asked the Gemini to explain themselves?
Yes.
I don't got that kind of time. You see what I'm saying?
I understand, but it's simple. I'm not even giving that shit excuse. Like, it's simple. He could have took it, yes. But that was a part for him to say yes, but he doesn't care about anybody. If you're not, that was because the name of the game this day, racism is still alive and well, but the name of the game these days, it's a class game. It's classism.
Ye said that years ago in another interview.
And he should have brought it back up in this one, damn it, and taught us, like, hey, y'all, racism is alive. But
who
the biggest game being claimed.
I just told you who I think I am. A god.
I'm good. And man, shout out to Ye. Shout out to Ye, man.
Yeah, not Yeezy.
Yeah.
Fuck Yeezy.
Fuck
shout out to Kanye. Yeezy did that shit.
Kanye from Chicago. Yeezy from Calabasas. Y'all need to find that video. But definitely though, I felt like that was an opportunity for him to give us some knowledge and educate us, on classism. But he just wanted to be quiet because I felt like he was trying to save face with his new friend, Mr. Donald Trump.
Bruh, there was a point where Charlamagne, he said something, and Charlamagne was like, really? And Kanye was really in the sunken place.
Kanye was commenting on how one of the big brand developers didn't call him back, didn't reach back out to him after he reached out to him. And for some reason, Charlamagne just was like, really? Kanye just looked at that nigga like, but then they panned back out. They panned back out to Charlamagne. That joke was so funny. But yeah, he talked a lot about that. A lot about nothing. Dealing with his friend Donald Trump. He tried to say he was saving face a lot. He spoke on him and Jay-Z's situation and relationship or whatnot.
I bet you Jay-Z somewhere like
this. Definitely. The kickback. And he also talked about the Yeezy as a company. And this was another thing that kind of grinded my gears because I just ain't understand it. You okay, young Pat?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna refill my cup. Go ahead.
Shout out to his cup though. A thing that it was when he was like he was talking about Yeezy as a company, and he was saying that soon buying these $300 shirts, $300 shoes is gonna turn into an outreach program where they give. In moments of crisis or disaster, they go and clothe the victims. And I was just like, crisis and disaster is always happening. Not just when an earthquake or a volcano or some shit erupts. Like, nah, and it pissed me off because I'm just like, it ruffled my feathers because I'm like, because there's many people in Africa right now that need help or whatnot. Like, you have to, I need to be shown what me buying these $300 pair of Yeezys is going to. Like, you can be doing that now. I mean, you Kanye. You know what I'm saying? And he was talking about his debt situation. I don't even understand how the hell you get in debt married to a Kardashian. I would think that's your bailout right there, but that's neither here nor there. He was saying in 5 years, Yeezy's gonna be a service company, and I'm just like, the fuck? Why not now? Why not now? Like for every pair of
still
Yeezys.
growing. He's still growing the company. He's just now building factories. And
What
shit.
about the Toms? Every time I think from the very beginning, every time you buy a pair of Toms, your money there's a donation, and that's $40 damn.
Well, who owns that?
I don't know.
Somebody that can afford to give away money.
From the beginning though, Yeezy said from the beginning. I didn't need to know. I need answers.
I mean, he did tell you as far as him being in debt. He told you that get you in the game to keep playing. Unless he's touring forever, this nigga ain't getting money like that. Especially since they changed the streaming now.
I understand.
So I see how you could got in debt investing in things.
Oh yeah, but your wife is Kim Kardashian. What number of richest family is they in America?
I don't know. I don't be counting that shit.
No, but they in there. They up there. Damn it.
She out here getting robbed and shit.
Right.
You a Chicago nigga. You supposed to have a stick on you.
Nigga, Kanye is a Chicago nigga. Yeezy is from Calabasas.
Shout out to Nav Green for that one. That who posted that video.
Yeah, that was
Hell
funny.
no. That was funny as a motherfucker though.
Kanye versus Yeezy. Jesus Christ. Jesus.
Bitch, Yeezy did that shit. All I'm saying is, nigga, the album better be fire.
I'm excited to see what Ye versus the People, or is it the People versus Ye?
I'm still trying to digest Yeezus.
No, I don't. I just listen to Bound and I'm alright. I can't digest the whole album.
The album is, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just that intro threw me off.
I can't. I just listen to Bound. I don't try to digest the whole album because I know he felt like New Slave. I think a lot of people rave about New Slaves. I just didn't like it.
New Slaves was alright, but it wasn't no.
I just don't like it. I miss the old Kanye. Make sure y'all check out all the content on our pages. KwaShonne Sound, official KwaShonne Sound. You can follow this guy at.
It's right here.
Yeah. Right.
Make sure you keep the underscores too.
Yeah. And you can follow me at. Fuck that shit.
Put his shit high.
Well, yours at the bottom. Where the hell I was supposed to put mine?
Straight from the bottom.
I ain't doing no more podcasts with this nigga.
Hey,
He
man.
too flashy. I'm just kidding.
Nigga start fading away. We need that effect. If I could fade off screen like that, boy, should have aimed for the head, boy.
See what I can do.
Kicking names and taking ass.
Yeah.